So I moved down to the area that Tommy's been working, and he's been pretty successful. He's finding quite a bit every day, and I was trying to get into the same line that he is. I'll show you a little bit. All right, so they're down there working. You got Dale right there working behind the shirt, and you got Tommy down there at the corner. But if you look right here, he's been doing just a little bit of work. He dug out a trench right through there. He's been working this bank. If you look right in there, he really moved quite a bit of material through there. But this bank has some layering in it. And as you get to right here, see if I can get in here close on it. You have a layer down here that's sitting right on top of some organic material, which means that it was a forest floor for a while, and then a flood came and deposited some more material. Then you got this nice big boulder here that got deposited probably about that same time. Well, I wasn't really finding much in that layer. Tommy was down there further, but evidently it's not too good right here. So, if you look down below, you got another layer. That's what was underneath the forest floor. So I went down here, almost at the water's edge, and took one pan right there where my shovel sits. And we'll take a walk over here, and I'll see if I can get a close-up on it. But I took one pan and found all that gold. And hopefully you can see it. I'm having a hard time here. I don't know if it's focusing or not. We'll find out later, I guess. But that wasn't bad for just one pan. Anyhow, that's what it looks like now. Let's see what it looks like when I get done with it. Time to go back to work. All right, so I worked that area that I was testing, that I found like 20 or 30 small flake in the first pan. And I did a 5-gallon bucket just to give you an idea of how much I'm finding. Again, I'm hoping the close-up works. See if I can turn this so that you can actually see the flake. Not bad for one 5-gallon bucket. I've done a lot worse on a weekend, moving a lot more material with my sluice. I went home happy. That's a single 5-gallon bucket canning. And boy, does it get beautiful. A little bit different area. I'll give you the panoramic. Got the woods on that side. And there's up around that corner is where I was working this morning and just not having the luck that I wanted. So, anyhow, back to work. All right, so I've now ran 4 5-gallon buckets out of that same area. I'm going to show you the cleanup real quick. I'm going to probably have to call it a day. I've got some things I got to take care of this evening. So let's take a look at what I've been doing. There we go. Several hours of hard work. Definitely worth my effort. Especially since I was just panning to get all that. Can't complain a bit. Alright. Get out of the direct light here. Alright, so it's the end of Thursday. We'll see what tomorrow brings. It's been a productive day. Finally found a spot that I can do pretty well in. Not finding any big stuff though, so we may have to see what we can do about switching someplace so I can find a nugget. We'll see. Alright, so last day of the panning competition, prospecting competition, whatever you want to call it. And Tommy and I are thinking about staying an extra day, so we're kind of sampling around, thinking about maybe trying another area if we can move more volume of dirt working together. So we're sampling an area that has some bedrock in it. It's right across the river from where we've been working. And Tommy is taking some sample pans there.
3 tiny little colors.
Yeah, and the colors are so small you're not going to be able to see them on the camera, I don't think. Yeah, they just moved. Anyhow, the area that he's sampling right now is right here along the edge of the river. The other side, you can see all the bedrock over there. It comes right down there from where the tree line is, exposed all the way down, right there. And you got this whole area over on this side. It's got a lot of exposed bedrock. It's kind of flat and easy to access. And we're thinking if we can find some decent gold fleck over here, maybe coming over and work the bedrock, hoping to find some nuggets. We'll see what happens. Anyhow, this is the start of day 5. Let's get to work. Alright, so last day of the panning contest, prospecting contest, and I moved my first 5-gallon bucket of dirt today, and thought I'd show you what I found. Not a bad start to the day, I won't complain. Now, as you can see, not a bad start to the day. Hopefully that's focusing, so you guys get a good look at what I've been finding. There's a couple of little bigger pieces in there. Not bad. Time to get back to work. Alright, in most of my videos you just see me talking a little bit at the beginning, maybe show you a little bit of what I'm doing, and then usually some gold at the end. So in this particular case, what I want to do is show you the area that I've been working and talk a little bit about where the gold was and what my next strategy is. It may help you if you're watching, thinking about going gold prospecting or just starting out. So we'll take a look at what I've been working. And what I've been working is this area. If you look right here, we got this huge tree. Comes down. And underneath the root system, I've been working some layers that were exposed. You have some large rocks in a layer right underneath the root system of the tree right there. And right here, let's see if I can get a stick and point, is the top layer. And right on that surface layer, in about the first 6 inches of it, I found really good gold. I mean, sometimes 30 to 50 flake per pan. And then as I started working a little lower down here in this, the gold got a little sparser, and then down here to this layer, I wasn't really finding near what I would like to. But Tommy next door has been working underneath this next layer here, and what we have here is another layer of big rocks, kind of like what we have up there. And in between these rocks, he's been finding some real fine clay silt that's holding bigger flake. So my strategy at this point is to take out these big rocks, and of course it's going to be almost right in the water line for me. But what I'm going to hope is that in between some of these big rocks, I'll find some of those bigger flakes, and who knows, maybe that elusive nugget. We'll see. I'll show you the results after I get done digging.